Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Miss Drea Show, where I'm your host, Miss Drea, and here I have with me Marsha Roan. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. How about yourself?
I'm great. Thank you.
You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome to the Miss Drea Show.
Thank you for having me.
You're
I'm just so
welcome.
excited about this.
Okay, that is excellent. So tell me a little bit about where you're from.
I am a child of Haitian parents.
Okay.
They were born in Haiti, and I have some Cuban in my family somewhere in there.
Okay.
I started off in Miami. We traveled up to New York and Jersey, up in the north side.
Okay.
But we eventually came back to Miami, and this is where I finished school. And now I'm living in Broward since 2000.
Okay.
Yeah, since the year 2000. So I'm a Broward girl now.
Okay. Okay. Now, Marsha is actually the business owner and creator of Boundless Creations Fashion.
Yes.
So when was it that you, I guess, found your niche in the fashion industry?
I found my niche really in 2012.
Okay.
And of course, it was because of the first fashion show that I did. And,
Okay.
and that was my niche to prove to me, oh my gosh, I got this.
Okay.
We can really do that. That's when I found it, really.
Okay. And what was it that inspired you to actually join?
Well, because I know I always loved to sew, and I got a lot of compliments. A lot of people liked what I wore all the time, and it was always something I made.
Okay.
You know, and so I was inspired. I was encouraged by the young lady that invited me to be part of it. I met her the year before.
Okay.
A mutual friend introduced us and explained to her, told her that I was a designer.
Okay.
And that's when she said, okay, I have a show in March of 2012. I want you to be part of it.
Okay.
I said, whoa.
Okay, so that is excellent. Now, I understand that your grandmother had a major influence
Yes.
on, just you being a part of the fashion industry.
Absolutely. When I was younger, my grandmother every Saturday would literally make her entire outfit for Sunday.
Wow.
And she would make a three-piece suit, which would be
Wow.
the jacket, the skirt with buttons, and she have a vest or a scarf.
Wow.
Every Saturday. My grandmother at the time was 60 plus, and she kept sewing. And I used to say, oh my, I want to do that. I want to be able to make something and go out with it, you know?
Exactly.
And and I said, and also because my body was so different then, I couldn't find things to fit properly. So I
Exactly.
said, I'm going to make my clothes.
Wow.
Yeah,
And
so-
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So she was definitely my inspiration.
Exactly. Exactly. So your first piece,
Yes.
what was your first piece, if you remember?
My first piece was a skirt.
Okay.
It was an A-line skirt. I know that's everyone's first, but this one was special because I wanted to put inside pockets, but because I didn't know how to put the pockets, I just did an outside pocket, but it worked.
Okay.
It
Exactly.
worked.
It worked.
You know, it looked so good, and it looked like it was a fashion thing back in the 80s. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, but that was my first piece, and I was so proud of it.
Wow.
It lasts for a long time, too.
Wow.
Definitely.
Okay,
Definitely.
okay. So you had the opportunity to do your first show. When you did your first show, it was actually at the Opium at the Hard Rock.
Yes.
Which is a huge place. If no one knows about it or if you haven't been there, it's a huge place. What was that experience like, hosting your fashion show at the Opium?
Words can't even explain. I was just in awe the whole time. It was literally after the show, I sat back and I said, oh my word, I actually did a fashion show in front of hundreds of people.
Wow.
That event, it was called The Black Dress.
Okay.
It was called the Little Black Dress. And it was so many people. Alonzo Mourning's wife was there.
Oh, wow.
As a matter of fact, and it was just really amazing. Really
Okay.
amazing. And I
Okay.
got a good response, too, from the crowd. That made it a plus.
Exactly. Because after that, you a month later, you were doing your next fashion
my
show.
next fashion show. So I did nothing but sew for a good 7 months nonstop.
Wow.
Morning, noon, and night.
Wow.
Every day. And I wound up making 7 collections without thinking about it.
Wow.
Literally.
Wow. Okay.
Literally.
So, and I'm aware that you incorporate a piece of, I guess, your heritage
Yes.
in everything that you make.
Yes. my heritage is definitely Africa, you know, because Haitians are the closest to Africa. We maintain our tongue. And because of that knowledge, I made sure it just walks with me everywhere. So anything I make, it has to have colors, because colors bring life.
Exactly.
You know, Haitians, you always see them with colors, whether it match or not. We're going to wear colors, you know. So I always have that. And of course, being a Rastafarian is what they would call me.
Okay.
You know, I like to be conservative but very bright.
Okay.
Very bright at all times.
Okay, so that's nice. I like that too.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So you make clothes for men.
Yes.
You make clothes for women.
Yes.
And you also make clothes for children.
I do.
Which one would you say is your favorite?
My favorite is definitely the menswear.
Wow. And why is that?
The main reason is you can find women's wear anywhere, number one. And there's a lot of competition, of course. But the talent and the sharpness it takes to have a man look really, really sharp is what I love. I love that challenge. And when I made my first blazer for my client, oh, he was so amazed. He was so amazed. And he said he usually gets his clothes made overseas. And he said, I think you're kind of better than them.
Wow. So that is excellent.
I thought he was just trying to make me feel
No,
good.
no, no,
but
no.
his wife said, no, really,
Yeah.
really. So that really made me feel so good.
That is excellent. And I know, me being a woman, I enjoy, picking out clothes for men because it's something about, so I understand why that would be your favorite, because it's something about we get to dress them. It's like we can make them look good, how we find them attractive, and it's like, it's something about that.
Exactly. Even if it's just the jeans and the t-shirt, but the t-shirt got to be
it's like,
properly
make it
sitting,
fit right.
You know? Have the pants sit properly, right above the Nike sign, Yeah, that's how I like to see it.
Okay, so how can we, do you have a social media page where we can see the things that you make? And
I do. I have an Instagram. It's at Boundless Creations, and the Creations with a K.
Okay.
Also Facebook.
Okay.
It's Boundless Creations Fashion, and the BKF is capitalized.
Okay.
You can definitely find some pieces. I'm definitely working on my website now.
Okay.
I must say I was featured in a magazine.
Wow.
January the 1st, 2016.
Wow.
You can find it on magcloud.com. It was a luxury magazine, so that was a great way to start 2016.
That is excellent. What was that like?
Oh, again, these are moments that you can't really express. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
It's real. It's real. Sometimes you think about it, you dream about it, but when it happens, you're like, whoa, okay.
I know.
I did that.
I did. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What's next, So that's where I'm at now. Like, what's next? So
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. So tell me, you're doing Boundless Creations, and you have an event coming up.
I do.
Tell me a little bit about that event.
The event, the name of the company is Opportune Event.
Okay.
This company, they've been doing it for 4 years strong now.
Wow.
I've been with them 3 years ago. So this will be my third edition with them. Last year I did African Hollywood, so all my clothing was African runway pieces, not the regular African pieces you would see. So this year we're doing denim as well as swimsuits.
Okay.
So I have 2 sets, and I would love for all of you to come.
So when is it going to be?
It's going to be on June the 4th,
Okay.
2016. It starts at 5 p.m. Doors open at 4.
And where is it at?
It's going to be in Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale Benevolence.
Okay,
You will find it definitely on the Instagram at Opportune Event.
Okay.
Yes, and you get more information. It's definitely worth it. Some
Okay.
amazing designers are going to be there too.
Wow. And so you do make custom clothes?
Yes, custom clothes.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
definitely.
So you don't just, I'm making like 10 of these,
No,
or
no.
everything is tailored to the individual?
Absolutely. All my pieces that I make for fashion shows,
Okay.
people that get it, because I'm not the typical designer that makes size 2 or 4. I'm kind of nervous for those. I actually, the smaller they are, the more nervous I am to make it. I like to make clothes for women with curves.
Okay.
Because we're Africans.
Exactly.
And we got curves.
We have trouble.
And there's some pieces that you think it looks good on a small person, it won't look as good on a curvy woman.
Exactly.
So I make clothes according to the woman.
Okay.
The true woman.
I know that's right.
The true romance.
Okay.
Definitely.
So that is excellent. So I just want to thank you for coming by the Miss Drea show. And whenever you have something that you want to promote, whenever you have some pieces you want to show, I welcome you back anytime.
Thank you. I'll
You're
be
welcome.
more than happy to do that. I'm really grateful to be here. I thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For having me.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to show you some more things.
I know. I can't wait to see.
Yep.
So tell the people one more time where they can find you at.
You can find me. I'm known as Real Marsha. You can find me on Facebook at Boundless Creations Fashion. BKF is all capitalized. You can find me on Instagram at Boundless Creations, Creations with the K. We do it that different, just with the K instead of the C.
I know.
Definitely. And I'm Real Marsha. You can find me also on Facebook as Real Marsha. I'm an entertainer, singer, songwriter, a drummer.
Okay.
You know, so I do a little bit of everything.
Wow.
That the Most High allowed me to do, you know?
Okay, I know that's right.
You know, because we all got a lot of talents. We just have to be willing to
share
let them out. And I love to share talent because I love to share love. You know, talent is love.
Yes.
You know, and all of you know that talent is love. And once you know that it is, you will give it with love.
That is excellent.
You know, so all Boundless Creations pieces, when you wear it, trust and know you're going to feel love because that's what every piece is made with.
Love.
Every piece. That's why I don't do 10. You know, 2 at the most, pure love.
Okay, that is excellent. So I want to thank you one more time.
Thank you so much.
For taking the time out to come to the Miss Drea show. And like I said, I welcome you back anytime.
Thank you so much. And I want to give a shout out to Bottles Belafonte, my brother in the community. We share love. We spread love. We are love. You know, I want to give a shout out to Cheryl Ann that allowed me to be here with you, Miss Drea.
Okay.
She saw something in me that I'm grateful for, which was love.
Wow.
So y'all be easy, be blessed.
Okay.
You know, I'm
thank
looking
you so
forward
much.
for many more time with you all, all right?
Likewise. Thank you for tuning into the Miss Drea show. Stay tuned, and when we come back, we'll come back with so much more.